The period of our world history from the late 17th to the early 19th century, more or less, is called by our historians the Age of Enlightenment, sometimes the Age of Reason. It's that period in our history when we finally started coming out of the Dark Ages, when the concept of liberty and freedom started catching on. Took us a long time, right? Anyway, since the early days of the Roman Empire, our existence has been so steeped in superstition and fundamentalist religion that they thought we should sacrifice happiness in this life for a reward waiting, in the next life. But philosophers like John Locke and Voltaire came along, challenging that notion, and with it the right of kings, because kings, the rules didn't apply to kings or their royal court. They could have a great old time with lots of debauchery and everything. But these new guys, they weren't that religious. And they preached a world where individual pursuit of happiness should be the real meaning of life. No doubt Thomas Jefferson picked up that phrase for his declaration. The Enlightenment was the inspiration, as a matter of fact, for our Declaration and the Constitution. These guys, our guys, were woke. So anyway, here we are back in the Dark Ages. We have joined the Age of Unenlightenment. We have King Don and his royal court of billionaires and misfits who believe it's their world. We just live in it. And we should do as they say, not as they do, by the way. MAGAs hate the Enlightenment. They really hate the Enlightenment. The reason they hate it is that they've never heard of it, but they know it doesn't sound good. The Enlightenment, I don't like those words. They call the Enlightenment reformers just a bunch of woke left-wing do-gooders who couldn't leave well enough alone. And by the way, they're probably right. So welcome back to 1500, when the thought that we should have freedoms of religion and speech or the press could get you burned at the stake. Of course, the maggots aren't going that far yet.